The WAC starts tomorrow, Tuesday, March 8th, through Saturday, the 12th. You know what? Not all the games at the Orleans. Some early games at the Michelob Ultra Arena, which is Mandalay. The rest of the games at the Orleans. Everything on ESPN Plus up until the final, which will be on the ESPNU. Last year, Grand Canyon went dancing for the first time in a weird year where New Mexico State had a little bit of COVID issues through the season. Not to say Grand Canyon wasn't good, and you know what? They're good this year again, but it was a weird pared down bracket due to a bunch of teams not playing due to being eligible, or Chicago State, in their case, just quitting early on the season. This year, pretty even up top. A little bit of parity to this league as we have some new teams. You'll see some of those Southland mainstays near the top again, but New Mexico State, Grand Canyon right there with Sam Houston and Stephen F. Austin. Seattle, bit of a surprise with the coaching situation they had this year, but 14-4 ended up at the top of the standings. Looking at the bracket, it is 10 teams deep. There's some ineligible teams. For some reason, Cal Baptist is ineligible but still playing, unlike Dixie and Tarleton. Lamar is just out because they were 0-1 during the conference play. So they will not play just these 10, and they're doing the same as the WCC with the single, double, triple buys. New Mexico State and Seattle already in the semifinals. Grand Canyon and Stephen F. Austin already in the quarters. Seattle's a nice story again. I don't know how that translates here to tournament play. New Mexico State's obviously your long-term dominating team here, and Grand Canyon very good again. It just stinks. The Grand Canyon and New Mexico State ended up in the same part of the bracket. I really wish that would have been our final. It's also going to probably make me stay away from betting either of those teams at the top of the bracket, given their prices. And for my pick, I am going to take one of those Southland transfers in Stephen F. Austin. This is a team that really did hang with Kansas on the road early in the season, beat Grand Canyon, beat New Mexico State down the stretch. They did lose to Seattle on the road in the one time they played them, but this will be on a neutral site here. And again, a win against Abilene Christian a couple times. They have some nice wins this season. It's a very balanced team that maybe turns the ball over a little too much. So if they can clean that up, I think we're going to be in good shape. And they are my pick at plus 650. Stephen F. Austin.